was a season I could barely stand. Shadows hanging heavy on my chest. Every mirror showed a stranger's face, a heart too tired to hope for rest. I walked through nights without a prayer, counting cracks across the sky. Every promise felt too far away, every dream too weak to try. And I was fading quietly. But you saw something in my eyes, a fragile spark I couldn't see. You held the silence with such patience and whispered hope back into me. Said I was stronger than the storm, stronger than the fear inside of me. Because you believed I survived when I was drowning in my own dark mind. Your steady voice pulled me to the light. Then I had nothing left to fight. Because you believed I could breathe through every doubt that haunted me. You saw a heart worth saving when I couldn't see it in me. Because you believed I survived. I remember how my hands would shake like broken glass in winter air. I built my walls so high and cold so no one else could enter there. But you stayed close without demand, never forcing me to speak. You loved me in the quiet spaces when I was tired and weak. And slowly I began to rise. You traced the scars I tried to hide and called them proof that I was brave. You turned my falling into faith. You taught my heart how to be saved. You said I was more than my mistakes, more than every fear I couldn't break. Because you believed I survived when every road was closing because you believed I survived. Through every tear I tried to hide, your face became my beating heart, the place where all my fears could die. Because you believed I survived. I that you believe. I was walking through the quiet of my days, counting cracks along the road I couldn't face. Every mirror only showed me what I lost, a heart running tight, paying every cost. I learned how to smile just to hide the ache, slept with the ghosts of the choices I made. I kept my voice low, afraid of the sound of hoping again, then breaking back down. I was fading in the dark between the lines, breathing slow, just killing time. Then I heard you soft and clear, like a truth I needed to hear. I was lost until you called my name, pulled me out of the falling rain. In your voice I felt no blame, just open arms. I forgot what it meant to feel okay. Forgot how to pray, how to stay. You didn't ask me to explain my scars. You saw the man behind the broken parts. You stayed quiet, let the silence speak. You believed in me when I was weak. I was standing on the edge inside, too afraid to step or hide. Then your words came slow and true, like a light I followed through. I was lost until you called my name. Hurt my soul, not my shame. In your eyes, I wasn't stained, just a heart that needed space. I was barely holding on. Every night felt way too long. I was lost until you called my Maybe love is not saving the day. Maybe love is choosing to stay. When the walls are closing in, when the fight is underneath my skin. You didn't promise me the sun. You just stood there when I'd run. And somehow that was enough to teach my broken heart to trust. I was lost until you called my name. You said I'm on and all my pain in your arms. was lost until you called my name. I was standing in the shadow of my own mistakes, counting all the dreams I couldn't say. Every promise felt too heavy to hold. Every night was getting colder. I wore my silence like a second skin, smiling just enough to hide the cracks within. I didn't ask for hope, I didn't ask for light. I was just surviving every night. And when I started losing faith in who I was, you didn't turn away. You looked at me like I was still enough, and softly you stayed. Fighting battles in my head. Every I'm okay was something I never meant. I was afraid to lean, afraid to fall, afraid that love would hurt the most of all. But you spoke my name like it still mattered, like I wasn't already shattered. You didn't try to fix my pain, you just held my hand and stayed. When my voice was shaking every time I tried, you let me breathe. You showed me I was more than what I lost. You let me see. You believed in me when I had nothing left. When every mirror shows someone else, through the silence, through the fear, you kept me here. You believed in me when my heart was closed, when I forgot how to feel whole. I was fading, incomplete, but kept believing. You believed in me when I had nothing left, when I was a stranger to myself. Through the darkest nights, you stayed by my side. You believed in me before I was strong, before I knew where I belonged. I was lost, I was weak, but you saw something in me. But you saw something in me. Now every step I take is because you cared. You believed in me when no one else was there. I was standing in the quiet of my doubts, counting cracks in every wall around my heart. Every dream I had was fading into dust. Every promise felt too heavy to restart. I was living, but I wasn't really there. Just a shadow passing slowly through the night. And when I said there's nothing left in me, you didn't turn away. You just moved closer, softly said my name. Like a fire buried under snow. I didn't ask you for a miracle, didn't ask you to stay that long, but you listened to my silence like you knew my broken song. When I whispered, I don't was walking through the quiet of my own defeat. Every mirror showed a stranger I didn't want to be. I learned how to smile, just enough to get by. But every night the truth was louder than my pride. I carried silence like a weight on my chest. Every promise I made to myself was a mess. I didn't ask for saving, I didn't ask to be found. I was just sinking slowly, inch by inch, breaking down. And when the world turned its back on my name, you didn't flinch, you didn't look away. You saw the cracks I tried to hide and whispered softly, you're still alive. Because you believed in me. I was tired of fighting ghosts from yesterday. Every scar was a reminder of mistakes I couldn't erase. I spoke in half-truths, learned to shut every door. Afraid if you knew me, you'd leave like before. But you listened to the words I never said. You held the doubt that lived inside my head. You didn't rush my pain, didn't rush my fear. You just stayed steady, made the silence disappear. When I fell apart right in front of your eyes, you didn't try to fix me, you just stayed by. Learned how to stand by, leaning on you. I learned how to live by seeing me through you. I broke at the edge of who I was. You stayed when I felt not enough. Through the slow, quiet hours, you never left my side. I broke, you stayed. I healed. Because you believed in me. I was standing in the quiet after everything went wrong. A house full of echoes where I didn't belong. My hands were shaking, my heart learned to stay low. I wore my damage like it was all I know. I spoke in half sentences, afraid of the truth. Every mirror reminded me of what I couldn't do. I had dreams I buried just to sleep at night. I stopped fighting for myself. I stopped believing I was right. Then you looked at me slowly, like you already knew. There was more in my silence than the words I never used. You didn't ask me to be strong or pretend to be whole. You just stayed and let your faith unfold. Your beliefs saved what was left of me when I had nothing I could see. I was breaking quietly, piece by piece, but you held on to the man underneath. I was almost gone, I was barely alive, just surviving, not asking why. When I couldn't stand on my own 2 feet, your belief saved what was left of me. You heard my past in the pauses between my lines. Every scar I tried to hide, every wasted time. You never rushed the healing or closed the door. You loved the version of me I hated the most. I was afraid you'd leave once you saw the truth, that I was more afraid than I ever showed to you. But you stayed patient through my restless nights when my faith was fading. Yours was the light. You didn't promise forever just to make me feel safe. You proved it in the way you said my name, and somehow your calm made the darkness move. You believed in me before I learned to do. Your belief saved what was left of me when I was drowning quietly. I was breaking slowly, silently, but you saw a future I couldn't see. I was almost gone, I was barely alive, just holding on, losing the fight. When my hands were weak and my soul was empty, your belief saved what was left of me. Oh, maybe love isn't fixing what's already broken. Maybe it's listening when no one is speaking. You didn't heal me by changing who I am. You healed me by letting me understand that I'm more than my failures, more than my fear. And every time I fall back, you're still right here. Your belief saved what was left of me when I was lost beyond belief. I was fading into memories, but you kept reaching endlessly. I was almost gone, I was barely alive, just a shadow learning to survive. Now I'm standing where I couldn't be, because your belief saved what was left of me. If I ever forget who I'm trying to be, I'll remember the night you believed in me. counting the cracks in a broken road. Every mirror felt like a stranger's face, every dream too heavy to hold. I kept my heart behind locked doors, afraid of what the light might see. I told myself I was made of dust, not meant to be anything. The nights were long and unforgiving, silence louder than my doubts. I learned to live with the echo inside, a quiet war I talked around. Then you looked at me like I was more than the scars I had. You said my name so gently, like it was worth holding on to tonight. I was nothing until you saw something in me, a spark in the dark I could not see. You held the pieces I tried to throw away and called them beautiful anyway. When I was fading into the gray, you painted color where I couldn't stay. I was nothing, I believed it was true, until I saw myself reflected in you. I used to shrink inside a crowded room, afraid my voice would shake the air. Every word felt like borrowed breath, like I had no right to care. But you listened like every silence was a story worth your time. You found gold in the dust I carried, turned my trembling into rhyme. You never tried to fix my shadows, you just stood beside the flame. And somehow in your steady faith I forgot the taste of shame. You believed in me before I could believe at all. You saw a heart still beating behind these cracked and fragile walls. I was nothing until you saw something in me, a reason to rise, a reason to breathe. You held the pieces I tried to break and showed me love doesn't hesitate. When I was drowning in who I'd been, you whispered you're stronger than this skin. I was nothing, or so I thought, until your faith was what I caught. Maybe love is not a rescue, maybe it's a steady light, not pulling me out of the darkness, but teaching me how to fight. You didn't promise me perfection, you just stayed when I would run. And in the quiet of your presence I learned I was someone. I was nothing until you saw something in me, a soul worth saving, worth setting free. You held the pieces with open hands and helped me finally understand. When I was lost inside my fear, you stayed, you stayed, you stayed right here. Oh, I was nothing, that's what I knew, until I saw my strength in the way you believed in me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. to the floor, afraid to look around. Every mirror felt like a losing fight. I kept my heart hidden, locked it every night. I wore my damage like it was my name. Told myself I deserved the pain. I didn't know how to ask for help. Didn't know how to be someone else. And in the silence, when I let go, you saw the parts I never showed. I was fading, losing my way. You didn't turn, you stayed. You loved me before I loved myself. When I was breaking, when I felt like hell, you held my hand when mine let go. You saw a light I couldn't know. When I was weak, when I needed help, you loved me before I loved myself. I was breathing but I wasn't alive, just getting through another night. Every dream felt too far to reach. I buried my hope when no one sees. I built my walls so high and cold, afraid of truth, afraid of hope. But you walked through my fear so slow, like you already knew my soul. You spoke my name so soft and clear, like I was worth being here. I was walking through the quiet with a heart that barely beat. Every night felt endless, like the dark was all I'd need. I learned how to smile politely while I slowly came undone. I was breathing, I was standing, but inside I was gone. Every promise felt like glass, every hope was paper thin. I kept my pain well hidden, so no one saw within. I got used to empty mornings and the sound of my own doubt. I was losing all my reasons, I was fading out. Then you saw me in the wreckage when I couldn't face myself. You didn't try to fix me, you didn't run away. I was falling apart until you stayed. When every light inside me started to fade, you held the pieces I threw away. I was falling apart until you stayed. You spoke softly through the silence, like you knew where I'd been hurt. You never asked for answers, you never made it worse. You believed in what was left of me when I couldn't see a thing. Your quiet face surrounded all the cracks in me. I was tired of surviving, I was scared to even try, but you stood right beside me and let the fear pass by. I was falling apart until you stayed. You didn't need perfection, you just stayed. You love the truth behind my pain. I was falling apart until you stayed. I don't know how you saw tomorrow in these tired, broken eyes, but you never asked me to be stronger. You just let me take my time. And every time my hands were shaking, you never let go. You taught my heart what healing feels like slow. I was falling apart until you stayed. When I had nothing left, you stayed. You turned my scars into a place where love could finally stay. I was falling apart until you stayed. I was walking through the days like a shadow. Every mirror felt like someone I lost. I learned how to smile just to survive, but every night the silence talked. I built my walls out of excuses, slept with regret on my chest. I told the world I was fine, while my heart never found its rest. Then you looked at me slowly, like you already knew. The man I forgot how to be was still breathing somewhere inside you. I found myself in your quiet belief, in the way you stayed when I couldn't speak. You never tried to fix my scars, you just loved me where they were. I was breaking piece by piece, but you saw more than my defeat. I found myself in your quiet belief. You never asked me for answers, never pushed me to explain. You held the weight of my doubts like you weren't afraid of the pain. When my voice shook in the dark, you listened more than you talked. You trusted the truth in my heart, even when I was lost. While I was still learning to stand, you already believed I could. You saw a future in my hands when all I saw was misunderstood. I found myself in your quiet belief, in the way you love me patiently. You never needed promises, you just stayed through every mess. I was broken underneath, but you never turned from me. I found myself in your quiet belief. I didn't need saving, I needed someone to stay, someone who saw my soul and didn't walk away. When I had nothing to prove, you still called me enough. You believed before I did, and that was love. I found myself in your quiet belief, in every breath you gave to me. You held my name like it mattered. When I felt shattered and weak, I'm standing here because you believed when I had no strength to believe. I found myself. I finally found myself in your quiet belief. If I ever lose my way again, I'll remember how you saw me then. Not as broken, not incomplete, but as someone worth believing in. walking on a wire, with my eyes closed in the rain. Every step was getting heavier, every breath was mixed with pain. I wore my silence like armor, told the world I was okay, but the truth was slowly breaking me in quiet ways I couldn't say. I was losing my direction, every dream felt secondhand. Then you reached through all the darkness and you took my shaking hand. You held me when I couldn't stand, when my faith was paper thin. You saw something worth saving in the mess that I was in. I was falling into pieces every night, every plan. You held me when I couldn't stand. I was tired of surviving, just to make it through the day, smiling just to hide the feeling that I was fading away. Every promise I had broken, every mirror I avoided, you never asked me to be stronger. You just stayed and you supported. When my voice was barely breathing, when my hope slipped through the sand, you didn't try to fix my weakness, you just let me lean on your hand. You held me when I couldn't stand, when my strength was wearing thin. You believed before I did that I could rise again. I was lost inside my shadow, every road I couldn't plan. You held me when I couldn't stand. I didn't need a savior, I didn't need a crown. I just needed someone who wouldn't let me drown. You never pushed, you never pulled, you let my healing start by loving me in pieces and teaching me my heart. You held me when I couldn't stand, when I was afraid to try. You stayed through all the silence, you never asked me why. Now I'm standing in the light, with your hand still in my hand. I'm alive because you love me. You held me when I couldn't stand. If I ever lose my balance, if the ground gives way again, I'll remember how you held me when I couldn't stand. I was waking up to half-lit room, counting cracks along the ceiling lines. Every hour felt like borrowed time, every breath just something to get through. I learned the art of standing still, let the world move on without my will. I carried doubt like second skin, convinced that I was past the edge. The nights would lean against my chest, heavy with the weight of who I was. I spoke to shadows I never left, asked the dark if this was all there was. I stopped expecting open doors, stopped believing in evermore. My name felt distant when it was said, like it belonged to someone else instead. Then you found me in the quiet space where hope was afraid to stay. You didn't rush, you didn't pull, you just looked at me and knew. Your faith put my pieces back together when I couldn't see myself. You held the parts I left behind when I was empty of belief and help. I was breaking in slow motion, every truth I knew was torn, but your faith put my pieces back together and rewrote what my heart was for. You never asked me to explain, never tried to smooth my pain. You let the silence speak for me, let my fear have room to breathe. In your eyes I wasn't lost, just unfinished, just exhausted. For the first time in so long, I felt like I still belong. You believed before I tried, saw the light I kept denied. In your calm I learned to stay, in your arms I felt okay. Your faith put my pieces back together when I couldn't hold my ground. You saw a future in the ruin, I only saw breaking down. I was fading without a reason, running scared, running warm, but your faith put my pieces back together and taught my soul what love is for. I don't know how you saw the truth in a heart that had nothing left to prove. Maybe love is quiet and kind, maybe hope is just being seen in time. I was a mess of almost and maybes, a tight heart barely beating. You didn't promise perfect days, you just promised not to walk away. Your faith put my pieces back together, slow as light after the rain. You didn't save me with answers, you saved me by staying the same. If the dark ever calls my name again, if I forget who I was born, I remember your steady belief in the faith that taught my heart what love is for. What love is for. Oh, love is for.